Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a little review and tutorial using this beautiful Heavy Metals palette by Urban Decay. Can we talk? For those of you who follow me on Instagram, I did a little poll on my story saying do you guys want me to do colour or neutral? Neutral won, but colour wasn't far behind, so I thought let's do both. So this is the look we came up with. We've got a bot of a neutral warm smoky eye on top and then a pot of colour underneath, which is definitely my favourite thing to do with eye makeup. If you want to see how this look turned out, then just keep watching. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, would it? So I've already prepped my base and my brows off camera. If you want to see my everyday complexion routine, I'll list it below, because I thought I just wanted to jump straight to the start of the show, which is of course the beautiful Heavy Metals palette by Urban Decay. Can we talk about this packaging for a sec? So you've got purple, it's metallic, it's got this crushed texture to it. It just looks amazing. And then what's inside is even better. So we just slide it open. And in here obviously you can see you've got your coloured side and your neutral side, but there's just so many options I don't know where to begin. This is probably a palette that I will revisit again before Christmas, just because there's so many different colours to play with and so many different looks, and oh my god, when you swatch these, they are so pigmented. Here are just a couple of the swatches from the neutral side. Can you see how metallic they are? Oh, I am in love. So obviously the neutral side was the winner of that poll, so that's the side we're going to use tonight, but don't worry, I'm not going to neglect these colours at the bottom either. To start off, I've already primed my lids using my Urban Decay Eating Eye Primer. Just because the Heavy Metal palette is all shimmers, I have picked up my beloved Naked Heat palette from Urban Decay. So I'm just going in with my beloved Morphe R37 with the shade Sauce from the Naked Heat palette, and I'm just window wiping this right back and forth into my crease. This is one of my favourite transition shades because it's so warm and it's just so buttery, it just blends so nicely on the lid. I'm just building up that shade Sauce, just making sure that I'm buffing it right up as far as I can possibly take it, because you know I like to take my shadow really high up just to fake the illusion of the lids that I don't have. Then with that same R37 brush, I'm going in with the shade He Devil, and I'm just again concentrating that colour in the crease, window wiping back and forth. And I just really want to make sure the colours are really well blended. I'm bringing that slightly down to my lid as well, just to get that blend going really nicely. What I love about this colour, and actually the Naked Heat palette in general, is that even though the other colours look really red in the pan, they actually go on really neutral, so they're just really warm neutrals, which is a really nice change for me, because I feel sometimes these warm tone palettes can just veer way too much into the bright reds and oranges territory, which is amazing but just not for every day for me personally. And of course my eye will not stop running. Okay, so now that colour is really starting to build up in the crease, I want to take it a little bit darker, and then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Taper Blending Brush. You know, this is one of my favourite brushes. And I'm going to just take that into the shade En Fuego, and I'm just going to buff that back and forth into the crease. I'm not taking it as high up as what I've taken at my first two shades. This is more where I'm starting to kind of contour out my eyelid, really trying to find my crease and bring some shape into my eyelids. Bringing that into the inner eye as well, because I have had a sudden change of plan and decided to make this a spotlight eye. Follow me on Instagram, you know that a spotlight eye is definitely my favourite kind of look to go for. And then I'm just adding a little bit more of that En Fuego just to really build the colour up and get my eyes looking nice and smoky. You'll notice that I'll just take this shadow mostly in the outer 2/3 of my eyes before bringing the excess into the inner corner, because even though I like the spotlight, I just think the inner corner should not really be quite so dark. So that's just me mixing Cayenne and He Devil and just running them over the edges just to make sure that I've not lost any of that warmth. And then just cleaning up the edges using a little bit more of Sauce. So you'll see that this crease is coming together really nicely. It's looking really grungy, really blown out, really smoked out, which is the kind of look I love with my eyes. I want to just really define the outer and inner corners before I can make that spotlight pop. So back in with my taper blending brush, using the darkest matte shade in my heat palette, which is Ashes. Placing that right in the outer corner with that taper blending brush, almost painting it on first, and then just buffing the edges in. So now before we jump into that Heavy Metals palette, I want to just re-prime my lid. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more of that Eden primer on. You all know this is a trick that I really like to do. Pat it out with my fingers. And now it's time to jump into that Heavy Metals palette. So obviously we're sticking to this neutral side. I'm not sure what colour I want to go for yet. This beautiful shade here, Angel Fire, is calling my name, but I think that'll be a topper. The first shade I definitely need to use is this gorgeous champagne shade here, Maiden, so I'm going to just pop some of that on. And I'm using my fingers to apply this, just so that the oil from my fingers really warms up the shadow and really helps it grip to my lid. Oh my god, can you see that? Oh, it is so, it literally looks like liquid, like foiled liquid. That is so beautiful. I'm obsessed. Back in with the R37 brush just to buff out the edges. Y'all know what we're doing here. I'm just taking a little bit more of that shade Cayenne just to join the edges together. I'm going to pop a little bit of this beautiful Angel Fire on top. It might not show up on camera, but this is a really nice kind of champagne gold, but it's got a beautiful like pink reflect through it almost. You see, it's almost got a baby pink undertone. Stunning. And again, just with my finger, I'm going to pop that right in the middle of my spotlight. And then I'm probably going to take one of the darker shades actually as well. We'll go for this beautiful Copper Starfire. Just pack that in the outer lids as well, just to give it some warmth. These shadows go on so nice with your fingers. I've used 3 shades just to give it some dimension. So obviously the base shade was this beautiful colour Maiden, and then we deepened up the outer sides with this lovely shade Starfire, with a little bit of Angel Fire just right in the centre. So I could totally see myself wearing this every day. Just a bit more of the warm tones underneath just smoked out would look beautiful, but why would I neglect these beautiful colours in the bottom? Just on my Morphe R34 brush, I'm going to add a little bit more of that shade He Devil from the Naked Heat palette, just along my lower lash line before we add some colour. That way I've got something for the colour to blend out into. Okay, so like I said, you could just leave it here, have a really nice neutral eye with the metallic on top, but I don't want to let these beautiful colours in the bottom go to waste. So what I'm going to do, I don't know what colour to go for. So I'm going to just actually dip into this beautiful duochrome purple here called Metalhead. I'm just loading that up on my little Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush, and then I'm just going to spritz that with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and we're just wiping that beautiful Metalhead shade backwards and forwards on the lower lash line, just to really make that pop, buffing out the edges of course. That purple has given me just what I need, but I didn't really think I was going to not let this beautiful shade Amp go by without getting used, did you? It was the first one that I seen, and after I seen the palette, that was the shade that was calling my name, so there's no way it's not getting used. So we're going to do a little lower lash line spotlight, pop a little bit more Eden, talking the tiniest little bit, dip into that glorious shade Amp. We just pack that on. Oh my god, I am in love with this shade. That shade is beautiful. And just sweep that backwards and forwards on that lower lash line into the purple so that you get a really nice two-toned finish. Okay, so I'm loving these colours together. The Amp and Metalhead go so nicely together, that lovely teal and that lovely purple, they match so nicely. Then just to highlight the inner eye, I'm going to go back in with this beautiful shade Angel Fire and mix it in with the silver shade Glam-Rock just to make sure it really pops. Oh, and I'm actually getting to highlight my inner eye without Harvey screaming at the dog next door. Angel Fire on its own would be really nice as well, but I just wanted to add some silver so that the blue and purple have something to blend into as well. I love a popping inner eye, and now that that lower lash line is popping, I want to go with my favourite eye pencil, which is Deep End by Urban Decay. Just run that back and forward in my waterline. I love this pencil. Now the eye is almost done, I'm going to pop on some mascara and some lashes, and then I'll be right back. That's my lashes and lips on. I've got my trusty Hollywood Lash Brazilian Silks in the style 15, and my favourite lip combo, which is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in Stark Naked with the Urban Decay Lip Liner in Liar. I think we should go with the metalized theme and dig into another Urban Decay lipstick, and this is in the shade Gubby, which is a metalized nude. And then just because I think I want to make it a little bit extra, I'm going to pop my finger back into that shade Maiden that we used on the eyes. Press the lips together. And a little bit of that shade Angel Fire on top. And there we have it. I love that combo. There's something about adding a bit of metallic shadow to a lip that I'm always down for. So yeah, there we have it. That is the finished look. I am obsessed with how this look turned out. I love the eyes, I love the neutrals on top, I love the colour underneath. So for someone like me who is a major neutral eyeshadow collector, who's got more warm brown eyeshadow palettes than he would like to count, this is the perfect companion piece for me. It's got all the different neutrals I can use, it's got new colours I can play with as well. I already know that I'm going to be digging into this beautiful burgundy after party. There's not a single colour here that I wouldn't use. This rosy looks beautiful as well for a nice really burgundy. I also want to do something else with this Starfire because it's a beautiful copper. The colours are calling my name. You all know I'm going to be covering my lid in this amp any day now. Purples, love them. I might even try a green look. And I am not one for silver eyeshadow. Silver eyeshadow is not my thing at all. But how can you be mad at a swatch like this? This is like the liquid silver. I'm going to have to try this out. I might be wrong on silver, you never know. I might be wrong. If you like this video then please, 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 please give me a good thumbs up. Hit subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss any more notifications when I do upload. I am trying to do it weekly. Please let this streak continue. Yeah, follow me on my social medias. I will link them right about here. And yeah, if you like this video then thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! My tongue pops will never be good, will they?